the way that NPL will support the hubs is to offer test and validation facilities so that they can bring some of their new inventions, new developments down to NPL for testing with our facilities, our new equipment. We've been given £4 million of capital investment out of the government money for quantum technologies in this round, and we're using that to invest in new capability, new facilities, which the hubs can use to test some of their new equipment. We're also hoping to work collaboratively with them on research projects. So there's opportunity for students, for postdocs, and for real experimental equipment to come down and work alongside similar research projects that we have. So, for example, the Birmingham development of an optical atomic clock can come down and work alongside our ultimate laboratory scale systems and compare their stability and performance. So we're also very keen on hosting studentships from the hubs. So we're working closely with quantum CDTs to have students with us, quantum universities, and there's a new cohort of students being funded by DSTL with universities, and many of them are working all or part of their time at NPL. So we're building the number of quantum studentships quite strongly now. We have over 30, alongside the staff of over 60 NPL staff working on quantum. So the Quantum Metrology Institute is building up to be a significant part of NPL. I think that we do have strong international collaborations with sister organisations, national measurement institutes around the world. There's a very strong collaborative element of that. So maybe through those links we can promote UK quantum technologies into applications. Metrology is one of the first applications for quantum technology. So we talk about resistance standards made out of graphene, quantum voltage standards, quantum current standards, and the measurement institutes are some of the early adopters of that. NPL has quite a record of building products, building instrumentation products for these other NMIs. So if there are new quantum technologies coming out of the hub activity, the whole UK quantum activity, we can promote those for metrology around the world. Well, I see NPL's role certainly to lead in the development of standards for quantum technologies, but to initially the work that needs to be done is very scientific, laboratory-based work. So we have to examine these new systems, we have to work on what needs to be measured, how it should be measured, what the criteria for good performance are, what the uncertainties allowable for good performance, and so we build an understanding of the metrology requirements, and that then underpins future work, which is going to be about interoperability of standard, interoperability of technologies, perhaps using platform technologies so that everybody uses the same ion trap or the same timing system, where they just need an ion trap to do whatever technology they're implementing. Building standardization, and then ultimately that will lead, as it has done with quantum communications, QKD devices, it will lead to a written standard. But I see that as quite a long way down the road. But it's an important point that although the written standard might be a long way down the road, the metrology, the scientific underpinning of what needs to happen in order for that to be possible down the road has to be done now. So we're very keen to be fully engaged with that and working with industry and with the hubs to establish the criteria that a standard will ultimately work against. I think the principle that the programme has established, that this is investment in order to generate a UK industry in quantum technologies, I think that is novel and very important, and it's important that the programme keeps that at the front of its mind, that as the hub directors say, the scientific work is focused on bringing new products to market and building a supply chain and working closely with industry. Because it's new, I think it's a challenge. It's a challenge to the industrial side as well, because the science is new, it's unknown, it's novel in every way, scientifically as well. And so there's an engagement that needs to happen to get all parties to understand each other. But I think there's the beginnings of that happening now, that UK companies are providing products into the research work of the hubs and of NPL, and then those products may need to be refined and modified and improved, and that I hope will build innovation in the UK industry, which leads to something bigger as the years progress.